Hey, how's everybody doing? Thanks for joining me. This is kind of a follow-up from the last video about the nanofiber stuff coming down or flying around or whatever. So this is the following day, this footage you're about to see here. I just wanted to get, a closer look and first of all see if this stuff is still raining down. What I've tried to do is zoom in as close as I could without losing focus on these things to see what the shapes are, because some of these things I'm having a hard time, to be honest with you, I'm having a hard time discerning which is what, which is demon dust, evil dust, nanofibers, nanotubes, all this stuff they spray up there. Between that and what's actually crafts, entities. I mean, because some of these things look like they're absolutely flying, you're going every which way and all this. But this stuff is so light, I think it just kind of stays suspended for, days on end, I guess. It's so hard to understand. But anyway, I tried to zoom in as close as I could to get a better perspective on this thing. So anyway, I got the footage here. I wanted to show you guys and just let you guys decide, because I still, it's just all speculation on my part, but a lot of this is that stuff they're spraying that just comes down and it stays suspended for evidently days on end, because this is like the second day. So let's see what you guys think about it. Oh, and by the way, when I say like I'm speculating, or it seems like to me, like on the last video I said the moon doesn't seem real to me. I don't rule anything out. That's just a personal opinion. It's could be a lot of things going on, but it appears to me that it's simulated somehow. I don't know if it's holographic simulation, but I don't think you can land on it. I mean, it's just, I've seen a lot of stuff on it, on the moon, and you add it all up, in my mind anyway, and it's like, that thing, is it even real? A lot of people think that way, though. It's not just me. I mean, so it's not a crazy thought, which somebody that just tunes in for the first time, never heard any of this kind of stuff, somebody asleep. Yeah, no, it might sound crazy to them, I mean, when I first heard about the whole flat earth thing, of course I looked into it, because I'm open minded about things. And, when you look into that seriously, you really become questioning. I mean, that's one of the things that'll make you question everything, just like the Mandela effect makes me question everything. So, I mean, that's all it is, though, because, I don't have the answers, don't claim to have the answers. So when I say things, sometimes it's flippant, because I don't know. I've stated before that I do believe there's like cloaked ships, crafts of some sort, and drones. If you didn't see the last Julian Assange's video that was put up a couple of weeks back, he's talking about evil dust. I mean, you guys should watch that video if you hadn't, because he's never been proved wrong on anything. So, and he's saying it and I'm showing it, and maybe this is not the evil dust he's talking about, but it's a pretty good chance it is, because I've been watching this stuff for a while, and we get a lot of it here. I don't know how it is around the rest of America, but we get a lot of that that fiber stuff coming down, and it does act strange. And some of it, it seems to want to move around and do crazy stuff. So I don't know. It's so hard to wrap your mind around. And then these things flying, now I'm having to distinguish what is. Of course, I've been questioned it before, but you watch these things and they come around. Why are they always around the sun? You know what I mean? You can move they're always pretty close to the sun. I mean, if you go look out in other parts of the sky with the camera, you don't see this phenomenon going on. So something's going on right there, and and then again, some of it looks like, well, that could be this evil dust, demon dust, coming down. But some of these things have got wings. And I've even considered, is there, could there possibly be bugs and then the fibers, you know, two different things going on there, you know. But if you really look at these things, and like one commenter said, if you know, this is, you know, kind of one of them sniped remarks. Someone said, if you just look over your camera, you would see the bugs. And I'm like, oh my gosh, you know, do you even have a camera? I mean, I look, you know, and I did on these videos, and there was no bugs anywhere to be seen, you know. So, I mean, could it zoom in and catch them way up, you know, way up there to where I can't even see them, and it's recording them there at that altitude? I mean, I don't know, but it don't look like that to me. That's just something different, you know. There's something different about it, and you can sense it. It's like, that's not, you know what I mean? But now, this last video did make me wonder about the, you know, getting the fibers falling mixed up with the things that are flying around. So people that watch these videos, you really got to watch, you know, like the shapes, and some of them are flapping their wings and they don't look like bugs to me, you know. I mean, one of them looks like a bird, and there's no way it could have been a bird, you know, in one of my videos showing these things flapping around up there. So anyway, but I keep an open mind. I do not rule out anything. So, I mean, anybody out there thinks I'm trying to say it's definitely 100% this or that, you know, like the moon, you know, to me, it don't seem real, and that's my deal. You know, anybody can think whatever they want to believe, whatever they want to believe. You know, I'm not saying this for any reason. I'm just putting it out there, you know, because I want people to know how I feel. You know, I hadn't gotten any ugly emails other than the guy saying, you know, look out, you know, just if you just look out over the, you know, camera, you'd see the bugs or some remark like that. I'm like, oh my, you know. And again, whenever I seen all this stuff going on in the sky, I wanted to know. So I got me a P900 Nikon camera so I could zoom in and record these things, so I could share it with other people that wanted to know what the heck is going on up there, right? As soon as I seen the P1000 was coming out, I've been watching it for the last 6 or 8 months, waiting for this thing to come out so I could get even closer. And it has shown me, now that I've got it and I'm able to zoom in closer on some of these things, I'm seeing things differently than I did before, because I got a little better perspective on it. So my opinion is changing some on what is actually going on up here. And you know, I'm just learning this as I go and trying to figure it out, and just, you know, taking you guys along for the ride. I mean, I don't know if I'm right or not, but it seems now that I can see a little bit better, I've caught things that I didn't catch before, and it's making a little bit more sense than it did before, because I'm able to see a little bit more what's going on, although it's still very confusing to, you know, to separate the fibers from things with wings that are actually flying, you know. You know, when it comes to Nibiru, I know there's a lot of channels that cover this, and they are catching something, but I'm more inclined to think that what everybody is catching is what they want us to see, is like a, you know, psyop type thing, because everything that I see, it looks more, you know, fake and hologramish, or looks like, you know, some kind of simulated hologram that, you know, to plant this seed in the minds of people that Nibiru is an incoming planet. Well, I've always had the thinking, if Nibiru is real, then it has to be like interdimensional or something of that nature, because I'm just not buying it that, you know, there's a planet system coming in. I mean, I could be wrong, but I'm not one either to argue. You know, those people that do the focus on the Nibiru stuff, oh, that's all fine, and I watch it because I'm, you know, I got an open mind, and I consider all points of views. But as far as what I've seen so far, it all looks really kind of like, oh, is that what they want us to see? You know, so that's where I'm at with the whole Nibiru planet system. Hey, that's it, you guys. I appreciate y'all watching. Thank y'all so much. Y'all have a good one. Stay safe, take care, and God bless.